As someone who has a lot of websites, I was very interested in this new product I've found, Modular DS, I think it's called. So let's just demonstrate how quick and easy this is to set up. There's two ways of doing this. I've used both. So I'm going to use the website I made to demo ZimWriter. So if you've not seen that video, check it out. It's about keeping fish. You need the public address. I'm going to give it the name. This is just for your internal reference. And you can add it to, so I've set up two teams, my websites and client websites. So hit continue. It's going to check, and then it's going to ask what's the login area. Now this is interesting because on some websites I use a plugin that allows me to change that so it's not as easy for hackers to find. So you'd fill out your login details. Now it will attempt to automatically log in and install the plugin. And I found sometimes it works and sometimes, like in this case, it doesn't work, but that's okay. It's actually really simple to do yourself. All you need to do is follow this guide and just install the plugin, and then you'll enter a public key and a secret key, and then that will add the site. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So once you've successfully connected it, it will start to scan the site and learn about it. You can see it's gathering the information, and I've already got some plugins that need updating, and we can connect Google Analytics and Search Console as well. So that's all in one place. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and that way we can see the full information. So now I'm all set up, everything's connected. What can we actually do? Well, you can add some notes in this top section here. So if you need to add some key information, maybe you've changed the login path or something like that, you can add your notes there. We can go straight to WordPress. We can create reports. We've got uptime monitoring. So let's activate uptime monitoring now. So we can configure that. So let's take a look. We can do every 2, 5, 15 minutes. Consider it down after 10 seconds. That's pretty good. So let's take that down to 5 minutes. So we've got a few other options here. Oh, if we want SSL monitoring, that's all good. So let's save changes. Very quick to set that up. Let's go back. So over time, this is going to give me information on, I guess, my hosts themselves. Are they actually delivering good uptime, which is really good. So down here in this section, we've got the backups. So let's configure the backups. So we're going to do, I like incremental backups. We'll do that. And yeah, this all looks good. We can do it daily, weekly, monthly, and we can do it in the morning. That's really good. I'm happy with all that. So straight out of the box, that looks pretty good, but I'm using incremental backups instead. Save and schedule. Now my host does backups, so I wouldn't necessarily rely on that feature myself, but it's good to have a second backup elsewhere. So one of the reasons I was interested in this is because I do have a lot of websites, and constantly logging in to update things can be a real pain. And the idea is I can just log into this website and it's got all the sites I've added, and I can just come in, take a look. We can see available updates. Let's go here, and I'm guessing one of these is update plugin. There we go. So that will now go ahead. It's updating that plugin, and I could have ticked all of them to update all the plugins. We also have the option here of installing, which is very cool. So again, I don't have to log in to install extra plugins. So if I'm just setting up a site, I could add it here and come here and manage all the initial plugin installs, which seems really good. And you can see we've also got notification for theme and WordPress updates as well. And when we go down, we've got the analytics. So remember that this is a website I set up last year actually, and the content, everything about the content was completely generated by ZimWriter. And you can see this is quite nice actually. After a few months up, we're getting visits. So it shows you ZimWriter really does work. So if you haven't checked that video out and you're interested in an AI writer, strongly recommend you go and do that. We've still got work to do to get the position up, but you know, it's great to see this all in one place. You can dig a little bit further into analytics by clicking analytics, and that will show you just those key metrics that you might want to see. And same with Search Console, click that and it pulls in some of the Search Console information. Uptime Monitor isn't going to show anything too detailed at the moment because you just saw me activate it, but so far it's working and it's up, which I know. And again, we've got the backups. It's going to do one tonight, and it's going to do a full backup. In fact, it's creating it now by the looks of things, probably because I've only just activated it. You see the storage up here. This isn't per site. I believe this is per account. So do be sure to get the right storage amount for you. So we've got reports. Let's generate a new report. This is not something I've seen before, so I'm going to do a scheduled report, test report, day, month, year, correct. Weekly, monthly, quarterly, we'll do weekly. Okay, that's the logo added. So we've got a welcome message. That's nice. And so we've got so these are the sections. We want the overview. We can add an intro. So this is really nice. This means that you can add your own personalized intro and it doesn't just look like a stock report. That's all good. Final message. Nice. I like that. Let's hit next. So this looks really good if you want to have client reports. So we've got, okay, and it can send it directly. I'm not going to do that. Let's just hit that button there. And there we go. Finish. Every week on Monday. So it looks like the next one will be the 3rd of Feb. So I'll have to come back and check that out. But yeah, that looks really good. If you're working with clients, this gives another way of demonstrating your value to those clients. Now let's have a look at health and safety. So this is pulling through the health. So it's all good, all green, everything is working properly. And then it's giving me some recommendations on PHP version, but plugins and everything else is okay. So look, this is one of those simple products that once you're up and running, it's a bit of work to get it up and running because you have to, as you saw, I have to add the plugin. I have to set up the connection to the Google services if you want to connect Analytics and Search Console. Once you've finished all the setup, you get this nice dashboard. Obviously, I've blurred out the various websites I've got, but here's the one I've just added, and you can see uptime monitoring. It is up, and these little bits here show that I've got 4 updates, and on some of these websites I've got to go in and take a look at why it's reporting some critical errors. So that's already super helpful. And that's it. It's a very simple to use system. Once it's in place, you can kind of set and forget it. Just come in once in a while to check for updates, go in, very quickly update all the different sites that you need to, run some reports, deliver those reports to clients. If we go to Updater, you can see we've got, this is great actually, I hadn't realized it did this. I presume this is across all websites. So that's fantastic. You don't even have to go in to each website. That makes it much easier. Yeah, so if I clicked these, it would show the websites that these plugins are on, and I can just mass update them. That is brilliant. I'm loving that. So if you want to learn more about this, I will put an affiliate link down below. Hope you found this quick video useful. Thanks for watching.